Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. I hope that you're having a good day because I am definitely having a good one. So I hope that yours is going great. All right. Thank you, Sound God. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this top story, okay? Which is woman charged with alleged assault of her toddler daughter. Allegedly drugged the child with seizure medicine.
Bruh.
What? Yo.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Can you do that again?
Wait, what?
The she just say? Wow. Wow. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Hit that.
Bronx District Attorney Darcel D. Clark announced on Monday, November 27, that a Bronx woman has been charged with assault and reckless endangerment for allegedly deliberately giving her 3-year-old daughter anti-seizure medication the child did not require. In the context of the announcement, Clark said, the defendant allegedly caused her young daughter to become ill by giving her an overdose of prescription medication to treat epilepsy, which the child did not have. Clark said Tyanhe Brown, 24, of East 163rd Street, the Bronx was arraigned on Monday before Bronx Supreme Court Justice Kim Parker on charges of attempted assault in the first degree, second-degree assault, first-degree reckless endangerment, attempted assault in the second degree, and endangering the welfare of a child. The defendant is due back in court on February 7, 2024. Electronic monitoring with supervised release conditions was continued, according to the prosecution. According to the investigation, on or about, in between May 2, 2023, and May 3, 2023, Brown brought her then 3-year-old daughter to the emergency department at Montefiore Children's Hospital in Norwood and reported to medical staff that the child had not received her morning dose of anti-seizure medication prescribed to treat epilepsy. The child was admitted to the hospital and the level of anti-seizure medication in the child's blood was found to be toxic. While in the pediatric intensive care unit at Montefiore Children's Hospital, and after being informed that her daughter was toxic, Brown allegedly gave the child additional anti-seizure medication which created the risk of exposing her daughter to serious medical complications. According to the investigation, between her daughter's date of birth on May 22, 2019, and May 8, 2023, Brown allegedly endangered the child's welfare by bringing her to 15 different medical providers on at least 190 separate occasions. She also allegedly falsified her daughter's medical history and diagnosis and made factitious representations about the child's physical and psychological signs and symptoms to staff at the various medical providers. The case is being prosecuted by Assistant District Attorney Rachel Bauman, of the Child Abuse, Sex Crimes Bureau, with the assistance of trial counsel Astrid Borgstedt, under the supervision of Mimi Mayers, Chief of the Child Abuse, Sex Crimes Bureau, and the overall supervision of Adrian Junta, Deputy Chief of the Special Victims Division, and Joseph Muroff, Chief of the Special Victims Division. Clark thanked trial preparation assistant Elena Clark and Jeffrey Morrow for their assistance. She also thanked NYPD Detective Julia Watson of the Bronx Child Abuse Squad for what she said was her significant work on the investigation. The defendant is deemed innocent unless and until convicted in a court of law.
Yeah. Your boy got a whole bunch of questions. Like,
Bruh.
yes, a whole bunch of questions go here. A whole bunch of questions. All right, whole bunch of questions. But before I get into giving y'all my view and my opinion, we're gonna pay the bills real quick. Hit that like, subscribe, notification, and share button if you like this content. All right, check us out on our other social media platforms. I guess this particular video is gonna be on YouTube. So check us out on our other social media platforms. All right. And is that done? Are we done with that? All right. Yeah, cool. All right. So let's get into this. Like, I seriously don't know where to begin, but I am going to find a spot to like begin because this is a very bad situation, extremely bad situation. Okay, if I have to go with uh if I have to pick the first question, my question would be this: to which hospital? I mean, they do say Montefiore. Okay, but this where the the child, this young child went to. But to which hospital, pharmacy, doctor, whatever, who prescribed this medicine for this child, who apparently did not suffer from any disease? Or let me take that back. Not the disease that they claim she suffered from. So this girl was given an overdose. Basically, this woman overdosed her on medicine that she did not need. What type of mother does like?
Bruh.
Can we give it to her? Also, double that. Yeah, what kind? Like, yo, what the? Like, you gotta really be careful who you have kids with. Listen, fellas, let me tell you, don't run around there and just stick your into anything, okay? Because you will end up with a crazy just like this. Doing some crazy just to get some attention. I'm not saying this was about attention, but you got those women out there, and some of them are fine, but they are crazy as. And you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Because this is nuts. Completely nuts. Yeah, I already know what you're going to do. But, like, completely nuts. Who in their right mind does some like this, man? Like, seriously.
Bruh.
Who does something like that? Doping her up with medicine that she does not need. And this is the parent of this child. Now, another question I would have is, what type of condition is this parent in? What type of condition? And this is in New York City? Is this in New York City? This is in the Bronx. Yo, this is in the Bronx. Yo, where the is ACS, man? Where the is ACS? I'm serious. Where's ACS at on this case, bro? Where's ACS, man? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I am dead serious. Where the is ACS? Nowhere to be in sight. They should have been on top of this long time ago. And this situation is not something. this is not a situation that just happened this one time. This is a reoccurring situation, even on the platform that different platforms that we looked into on this particular story. This is reoccurring. So this is not the first time this woman has done this. This is the first time this woman went to this extreme and this measure. But this is not the first time this young child has been hospitalized for this. This woman needs to go to jail. She needs to stay in jail. She needs to be under the jail. She does not need to come out of jail at any point in time soon. Anytime. I'm just keeping it real. She needs to go to jail.
Bruh.
Because doing that to a young child, giving them, overdosing them and stuff like that. And then you have to ask another question, which is the friends, the people that surrounded this family. What were they seeing? Were they seeing this type of thing happen? The schools, the this, the that. It's a whole bunch of questions in there. What action was being taken with this happening? Do you understand what I'm saying? What actions were being taken before that? Because this is not something that happened for the first time. Like I stated earlier, this is something that happened to the extreme of this situation. And which hospital or clinic diagnosed this child with this type of sickness? That this child was being treated for this. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've seen some doctors, they fold under the pressure because some woman is yelling about this or that or that or this or this or this or that or this or that or this or that or this or that because their child is sick. And their mother, the parent is only trying, mother, parent, whatever. They only trying to seek the right treatment for their child to make sure their child gets treatment, that their child is not being paraded around or anything, like being overlooked. You know what I mean? Like the child is not being overlooked. So the child is being seen. The child is being treated. Some parents, they're like, no, I'm not leaving unless my child has some medicine and da 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 da. There's some doctors who have crushed under that pressure. I've seen it. I have seen it. Yes, I have seen it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They crush under that pressure.
Wait, what?
Yep. They crush under that pressure, and they end up prescribing the child something just so the mother shut up. This happens in the medical field. I'm not a doctor, but I've seen it. But the question is, who prescribed this medicine? And for what reason did the mother decide to give her daughter so much medicine? And also, where, and this is usually this question is, where's the father? Hey, would you stop? Ed is doing a bomb question. He's trying to start something new. You don't get the bomb until you ask the bomb question. And the bomb question for today, I guess, for this episode was, where's the father? Because where is the father at? All right, cut it out. All right, cut it out. Because where is the father in this situation? Where is the other adult in this situation? What is the living situation of this woman that she's able to do this to her daughter? And why did she do this to her daughter? This makes no sense for somebody that's normal. These are the questions that have to be posed. What is the mental history of this woman? This is not normal for any mother. So to me, these are the questions that we have to pose. That's just to me. This is my view. Okay. Now, until I mean, I guess the evidence is clearly there, but until they finish their investigation, but it's clear and apparent that this woman is obviously, and I'm not trying to accuse nobody, because we are all innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. But from the evidence that's already there, it's obvious that to me, it's obvious that this person did this. It's obvious that this woman committed such a crime against her daughter, and she needs to go to jail for this. Because what happened if this child had, and by the grace of God, this child did not pass away. By the grace of God, this child did not pass away. Yeah, whatever. But she survived this ordeal, but this child is still going to be traumatized. Traumatized about the rest of her life. And that in itself, just the trauma in itself, is enough. Is enough for this woman to go to jail. She tried to kill her own child. And that, to me, when it hits the courts, when the evidence is presented, that should be considered. This woman tried to kill her own child. For whatever reason, and we should probably follow up on this one, Ed, definitely. But for whatever reason, this is what she tried to do. So yeah, go to jail. Even if there is a mental, and that's how I would say, even if there was some type of mental situation going on there, you know what I'm saying? To me, either, and this is when and I'm going to take it a step further, a little bit, real quick. I'm about to step into a different area, Ed. So that was not needed, but I'm about to step into a different area to where, like this, the mental treatment of people in America is not good. There are a lot of, and I guess I'm saying, take it to another level. There are a lot of people out there that are suffering from a lot of different mental conditions. Okay, I'm not blaming COVID. I'm just saying they are suffering from some mental conditions. And some of these people, yes, they do end up with children and they don't know what to do at all with these children. Okay, and in this situation, this child survived, but there are other situations where children do not survive. They end up dead because of the mental status of the parent or parents. You know what I'm saying? And in New York City, I'm gonna say this: the mental status of the citizens of New York City is not really recognized, and there is it. And I'm not not too mad at the government, because there is a lot of mental situations out there. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people going through a lot. It's not funny, but a lot of people going through a lot of different things. But when you look at it from a statistical level, a lot of it has to deal with depression. You see what I'm saying? And that's something that I think personally needs to be met with. Now, there was the episode that we did with this guy with uh, what do you have? What do you have, Ed? What do you have? Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia. Okay, schizophrenia. That's a mental condition, right? Okay, so and what was his we did that last week. What was his thing? I think he was if I'm correct, I think what was it, like assault or something? Like a stabbing or something? Murder.
Wait, what?
Yes, murder. Okay, and he was probably, I think he was, I think he was being released on the streets or something like that. I forget the whole story, but I think that's the broad of it. Like, this guy was, he had this sickness, and he was being released on the streets after committing a murder. So was it right for him to be right back on the streets? You know what I'm saying? And this situation is somewhat the same thing, because you have to think, and I'm just throwing it out there. In their investigation, I hope they would seek that to see if this woman has some type of mental, um, some type of mental disability or something like that. Like, something is going on. Maybe she has a mental past. They don't state that in any of the reports that we looked up on this story. They don't state if she have a mental condition or not. But I think that should be investigated and considered. You know what I'm saying? If she does, you tell me what you think. Should she still go to jail? If she doesn't, should she still go to jail? Because she could have no mental past at all. And this was just her just bugging out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, hit me up in those the comments and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. But I definitely think she should be charged with this. I think the Bronx DA, let's give them a round of applause for getting this woman and getting her off the streets so that she can't do this. This is her only child, right? Yeah. Oh man. Whew. Thank God for that one. All right, listen. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, y'all already know what to do. Hit that subscribe. Like, and notification button. And until next episode, stay blessed and not stressed. I see y'all later. Peace out, y'all.